Thank you for calling.
Hi, I really need to speak to
Your
someone.
call is very important
Please,
to us.
I really need to speak to someone right
To
now.
better assist you, please listen to our menu options
Wait,
carefully.
no, that's not what
If you would like to delete a
No,
text
please,
message,
please.
press
I
1.
think I'm being watched.
If you would like to delete your profile from a public site, press 2. If you would like to remove your information from third-party data brokers,
Wait, no,
press
no, please.
3.
Someone listen,
Your
please.
call may be recorded for training purposes. Please hold.
And that's the big lie of it all. This idea that deleting things puts you back in control. Because even when you delete what you posted, it doesn't disappear. You're tagged in others' posts, unknowingly photobombing public pictures, obscure email signups, your data collected from apps you forgot you installed. Nothing is deleted from the internet. But now there's an update, whether you asked for it or not. Artificial intelligence. After decades of data piling up online, your digital footprint isn't just a few posts. It's an endless trail of tiny signals that quietly adds up to you. And with AI in the picture, that trail doesn't just sit there. It gets analyzed, connected, and used fast enough that privacy starts feeling less like a right and more like a rumor. And this is where people say, so what? I'm not doing anything wrong. Who cares if AI monitors my posts? But that's not the point. Privacy isn't about proving your innocence. We've always left data behind. The difference now is AI makes it effortless to weaponize, at a speed and scale no human could match. So the real question isn't, what do you have to hide? It's what happens when AI makes it cheap and easy to use your data against you. Your digital footprint is everything that gets recorded about you online. The things you choose to share, and the things collected quietly in the background. All of it adds up into a pattern for who you are predicted to be. What you'll click, what you'll buy, what you'll believe, and what you'll do next. The scale of your digital footprint is where it starts feeling unreal. Research estimates that in 2024, about 402.89 million terabytes of data were created, captured, copied, or consumed every day. Let me put that into perspective. A 44 terabyte hard drive is about 7 inches tall. To hold 402.89 million terabytes, you'd need about 9,156,591 of those hard drives, stacked into a tower that's roughly 5,341,345 feet tall, about 1,012 miles. The tallest building in the world, the Burj Khalifa, is a measly 2,717 feet. You'd need to stack about 1,966 Burj Khalifas to match the height of that hard drive tower. And that's data accumulated in just one day. Now zoom back in. Where does your data actually live? In accounts, cloud backups, app servers, and ad networks, spread across systems you'll never see. There are literal archives built to preserve web pages even after they change or disappear. And sometimes your data gets acquired indirectly. There are data brokers whose entire business is collecting information, analyzing it, and selling it, often without you ever interacting with them directly. The FTC has taken action against MobileWallah, Gravy Analytics, and Ventel for collecting and selling sensitive location data that can reveal private home addresses and visits to health-related locations and places of worship. So even without AI, the pipeline already exists. Capture behavior, build a profile, sell predictability.
AI. Doubling down on discipline as it
It's
moves
common knowledge
closer.
that AI processes information at a large scale with data storage centers. But AI doesn't just store your data, it learns from it and makes it reusable. And that's where nothing is ever deleted turns into a bigger problem. AI can rebuild a version of you from fragments, fast, at scale, and without needing your permission. German filmmaker, artist, and writer Hito Steil puts this into words that are hard to unhear. In her essay Mean Images, she prompts Stable Diffusion to generate an image of Hito Steil. and what comes back isn't really her. She calls it an approximation of how society sees her, filtered through average internet garbage. Style further describes AI images as documentary expressions of society's view of itself, seized through the chaotic capture and large-scale kidnapping of data. That phrase matters because it kills the fantasy that these systems are neutral or magically creative. The dataset isn't just information, it's people, lives, and faces. Style explains that in 2016, her name appeared in a Microsoft dataset built from millions of images of people who happened to be on the internet. Researchers were encouraged to download photos of faces from the web to build biometric profiles, meaning her face became training material without her awareness or permission. The fact of my existence on the internet was enough to turn my face into a tool of literal discrimination, wielded by an actually existing digital autocracy. By now, the majority of the faces that have appeared on the internet have probably been included in such operations. Her conclusion is blunt. In digital capitalism, property rights matter most for the wealthy. Anyone else can be routinely stolen from. A recent case was Clearview AI, which became infamous for scraping images from the public web to build a massive face database. But here's the uncomfortable part. Sometimes we don't even need to be scraped. We upload the data ourselves. Think about the viral Ghibli-style trend. People feeding personal photos into an AI tool for a cute makeover. The output looks harmless, but the input is still your face, in high resolution handed to a system you don't control.
Facebook's parent company Meta being hit with 2 fines totaling over $400 million. Regulators in Ireland issue the fines for online privacy violations.
And this wouldn't be an AI and privacy discussion without a special mention: Meta. In the EU, Meta has said it will train its AI using public posts and comments from adults, plus people's interactions with Meta AI, while excluding private messages with friends and family and offering an objection form. On the other side, Meta is also eliminating end-to-end encrypted direct messages on Instagram because, according to Meta, not enough people use the opt-in feature. Less encryption leads to more training and more optional privacy. With Ray-Ban Meta smart glasses, AI isn't just on your phone anymore, it's on your face. The camera and microphone aren't just for capturing content you choose to post. They're inputs for an AI system that can listen for commands, interpret what you're seeing, and process what you say in order to respond, and crucially, to improve the product. That's the privacy threat, because now the data isn't only uploads, it's whatever the glasses capture that ends up in an AI review. Reporting cited by TechCrunch describes workers at a Kenya-based subcontractor reviewing customer footage from the Ray-Ban Meta glasses, including intensely private moments like nudity, sex, and even people using the toilet. So once AI is built into the device, using the feature can become feeding the system, and the people around you can end up caught in the input whether they consented or not. Privacy is disappearing because your data is useful, and AI makes it easier than ever to turn real life into something legible, predictable, and profitable. So, what now? How can you reduce your digital footprint and stay safer and protected online? You don't have to go off-grid, but you do have to stop feeding the machine blindly. Treat every upload like it has an afterlife, because it does. Lock down what's public. Set accounts to private when you can, limit who can tag you, and turn off search by phone number or email. Audit your permissions. If a flashlight app wants your location and contacts, that's not a flashlight. Turn off always on location. Use only while using whenever possible. Block trackers. A privacy-focused browser and tracker blockers cuts a ton of silent data collection. Use encryption and two-factor authentication. Make your private conversations harder to scoop and your accounts harder to steal. Be picky with AI and fun photo apps. If the terms mention training, improving, or research, assume your face is the product. And watch out for deepfakes. If a video or voice clip feels off, verify it before you spread it. Denmark is so fed up with deepfakes that it's considering giving people copyright-like control over their own face, voice, and body, which is a wild sentence, and also a sign of where all this is headed. So pause before you post, and please stop treating AI like your therapist. Because once your data becomes training material, consent stops mattering. That's the deal, whether you agree to it or not.
Thank you for staying on hold. Your call is very important to us. Unfortunately, all our agents are busy assisting other callers. If you would like to continue staying online,